Well, it's 2025 baby, another Fatlazy video on the horizon. What we doing? Well, we're doing a part 2 to Can't Log Out until I get a mount drop. But where you been, Fatlazy? It's been weeks since you uploaded. Well, I've been celebrating the festive periods, and then I might have celebrated a bit too much, and I've spent the entirety of 2025 until now in bed feeling sorry for myself, sick as can be. But there's only one way to cure a sickness, and that's with a goddamn God knows how long session in World of Warcraft until I get a mount drop. So, what are the rules? Same as last time, I can get a mount drop from any of the following: a world boss, an elite mob, a dungeon, or a raid boss. But it's gotta be around that 2% drop to make things interesting. And I can't stress, I cannot log out of the game until I get a mount drop. The first time I did this video, it was my biggest video last year, so hopefully we can start this year off with another banger. I'm going to also make sure that it's all fresh content, so anything I ran last time won't be featured this time round. So, what's the time, Fatlazy? Well, it's almost 10 to 6 in the afternoon. We're starting it a little earlier than I did last time round, and let's see if we can get it done even quicker. If I remember correctly, I started at 10. Finished at 4 last time, so that's 6 hours I've got to try beat in order to do it quicker than last time. And you never know, I might just go to the first raid boss, loot that mount, and be done, and this will just be a YouTube short. But if this is a video and it's 20 minutes long, well, you know that I was probably in for a rough night. So the little portal in the background was meant to be a hint to where we're going next. Where we're going, little Yeti, is of course the greatest music of any hometown, home city, in any expansion. It's Palace, baby, and we're off to the Battle of Dazar'alor, the second raid of the expansion, down on the dockside. Which, the reason why we're doing it, first off, is because it drops 2 mounts. The first off the 5th boss, High Tinker Metatalk, who drops Gmod, such a cool looking mount, big shiny, goblin, machine, transformer looking thing, and I want it now. So let's kill his ass, let's burn him down, and see if we get the mount. The good thing about the new 11.0.5 patch is that all the old raids, BFA, Shadowlands have been made soloable, and they're much more easier to do. Like, you just walk in pretty much and one bang everything. Just takes a bit of time getting through the raids because they're massive. But yeah, of course we didn't get it. Fuck you. Next, we're going to the baddie Jaina, who drops the Glacial Tide Storm. Again, another fucking cool mount, and one I don't have. I didn't farm it back in the day when you could get a guaranteed drop for it in a group. I was an idiot, I know. But again, let's burst her down and see if we can get this mount. See, look at that. So easy to get her out of there. So let's pray to the gods, as we do before a chest, to make sure it's the very best. Come on. Ah, fuck's sake, man, of course. Fucking of course. We're now moving on to Tazavesh. Another fucking sick, big mega dungeon. And off the first boss, the one that looks like General Grievous, I got myself a cool ass sword. So I thought I'd just drop that in there. No mount, but a cool sword. The mount drops off Soleil, the Cartel's Master's gear glider. So let's kill this bitch. And of course, the video's going to end right now, isn't it? Because I'm going to get the mount. Surely. Surely not. For God's sake, man. Why do I never get mounts? Anyways, moving swiftly on to Stonecore in Deep Home. And here, we can get the Vicious Stone Drake. Very nice mount. Not really, but still, it drops off the second boss. And the cool thing about killing this boss is right behind it, there's a teleport back to the entrance. So it makes your life easier, and even better, you can farm this one over and over again 10 times per hour. All you've got to do is hit your, your nameplate, go down to reset all instances, and look, if you hop back in, you'll see that it's reset again for you to farm. So, you know, we might use, actually fuck it, one more time. Yep, didn't think so. But yeah, we might use this later on if things get sticky and we need a way to farm a mount, and we've found everything possible. Moving on to Nerub-ar Palace in the War Within. We're doing something modern, but for this we're going to need a raid group and we're going to need to lock the fuck in. What do we get? Well, we get this cool ass mount which everyone in my guild apparently has, but me, and I want it. I want it bad. And the time, it's almost 7:30, so you know, we're getting well underway. So we made our way to Queen Ansarak at the end and we slapped her big booty to get that loot. And of course, I didn't get the fucking mount. Who would have thought? Not me. And it took an hour and 15 minutes to get through that piece of shit raid. I mean, it's alright actually. But yeah, moving on, I ordered myself a nice big pizza. Yeah, because I'm feeling better, baby, and I wanted some pizza. But before I tuck in, if you're enjoying this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Please subscribe to Fatlazy. And yeah, leave a like and comment if you're enjoying the video. But before we continue, I've got a pizza to eat and some episodes of Naruto to watch. I'll be back before you know it. And don't worry, I ain't logging out. I'm sitting my ass here and watching some anime on my second monitor while I devour this pizza, baby. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm back. The power and magic of editing. It's now just gone 10 o'clock. Still sat my fat ass where I am. Pizza devoured. And we're moving on to Ny'alotha in BFA. What drops in Ny'alotha, the Waking City? Well, the last boss, N'alotha, drops this cool squid mount, the Ny'alotha All-Seer. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and I want it. So, we headed up to N'alotha, and like any good panda would do, we obviously hit him with the classic Goku Kame. A bit of Voldemort mixed in there as well, and before you know it, we didn't get the mount. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? There's a common theme going on here. I'm getting delirious. Just drop. I need a mount, man. I need this challenge over. Dawn of Infinite. That's what's next. The mega dungeon in Dragonflight. And this drops a unique mount. It's called the Reins of the Quantum Courser. And it basically it's like a token mount. It can be exchanged into any of the current dungeon mounts that you haven't got already, which is pretty fucking cool. I actually got it once in Dragonflight, and I think I got the Mechagon Peacekeeper out of it. But obviously, that wasn't going to happen today. No loot there. So yeah, Fatlazy. It's almost midnight. It's 20 to fucking 12. And it's time to go to hell. Literal hell. To find a mount. And down in hell, or the maw, we can find the Sanctum of Domination raid from Shadowlands. A double header where you can get the Sanctum Gloom Charger off the 9, and of course, Vengeance off the final boss of the raid, the bitch Sylvanas. So we'll start off with the 9. Just a shit ton of shoes. What the heck? The same shoes about 50 times. Before heading up to the final boss of the raid, which is of course Sylvanas Windrunner, and I can speak on behalf of all WoW fans when I say, my god, why didn't she die? But yeah, we killed her, or didn't kill her, and looted her for, what's that? No mount, but a legendary bow. Amazing. So now we can dress up as Sylvanas, you know, and just continue her legacy, even though she's not dead. How she didn't die, I'll never know, but look, nice bow. Moving on to Sepulchre of the First Ones, the final raid of Shadowlands, where we take on the one and only, the Jailer, who drops a really cool mount, to be fair, the Zereth Overseer. Pretty goddamn cool if you ask me. I want to float around in that golden orb any day. Give me the Jailer's balls. I mean, what? Pardon? What's that? So we kick the shit out of the Jailer, and I found this hilarious that when you kill him, he loses his armour and just instantly becomes dishevelled, like he's been shut down. That badass armour, where the hell did it go? Not in my loot, I'll tell you that. No mount to be seen. God damn it. I just want this challenge to be over. Let's Hearthstone, get out of here. It's approaching 2 o'clock, 1:45 in the morning, and I could do with going to bed, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Oh no. Server shutdown. In just over 10 minutes. What to do? Well, I thought I'd quickly throw in Tempest's Keep. I know we've already been here. We did it in the first video. It was actually the first instance we went in. And it drops Ashes, or Ashes of Alar, from Kel'Thas Sunstrider. The only reason I'm doing this is because of the shutdown, and I needed something quick to do. But yeah, it's an iconic mount, and I'd love to get it. So come on down here, Mr. Ashes. Let me finish you off. Stop floating in the air. Just accept your fate. Goodbye. Gimme. Actually, it's pay respect. Pray first to the ass lord. And give me the mount. No. No. I didn't think so. My god, it's gonna shut down soon. What am I gonna do? I did all I could do, which was head back to Dornogal and wait out the server shutdown. And I won't lie, I was pissed. I was pissed that the server was shutting down and I didn't have a mount yet. Look, it's almost 2 and the server's shutting down in 1 minute. And trade chat was saying their goodbyes, telling me to go to sleep, telling me to brush my teeth. But I'm built different. This doesn't count as logging out. This is but a minor flesh wound, a minor disconnect. And I'll be back as soon as the servers are back up. And wouldn't you know, half an hour later, at 2:30 in the morning, we were back online. That is not a login, that is a simple reconnect. On a technicality, I'm taking it. Fuck you, Blizzard. This challenge continues. The server shutdown doesn't get in my way. So we moved on to Strathholm. An iconic, I almost said raid, an iconic dungeon in classic WoW. And what drops here? Well, of course, on the last boss is Lord Arius Rivendare's Rivendare Death Charger. And I want it. I want it bad. And I want it now. And funnily enough, if this doesn't drop, well, I'm going to have to move on to old raids that we did in part 1. Because I've ran out. I've literally ran everything that I didn't run in the first video. And he didn't drop. Brilliant. But there is a little secret to this one. And like the Deep Home raid we did early in the video, we can run ourselves back outside of the raid. And we can do a cheeky reset all instances and head right back in. So attempt 2. Nothing. But then... but then... third time's the charm, as they say. And I'll leave it to the live commentary. Oh my god. Hey yo. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I can go to bed again. Finally. 3 AM. Just after the reset. So when did I start? I start around 6, I think. 6:15. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. 8.5 hours.
Boom! 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
Definitely took longer than last time. Last time I think I started at 10 and I finished at 4, so 6 hours. 8 hours long. 8 hours longer. 2 and a bit hours longer. Thank God. Honestly, I didn't expect that to work. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna grind this out for 7 runs because I didn't want to max out, you know, the 10 per hour, so I could go hunt down a few more instances. And if that failed, you know, it was reset. So I was just gonna go do the mounts that I haven't got again because I didn't want to go do the ones I'd already done in the first video. I know we did Ashes, but that was because the shutdown was happening. I just thought I'd chuck it in there quickly because it was something quick to do before the server shut down. But we did it, baby. We got the fucking mount. There's only one thing to do, isn't there? And that's go learn this mount. So let's Hearthstone, and I'll see you sexy people when I'm on this sweet ass new ride. Come on. So, like I said, it's what? Just gone 3 o'clock, 17 minutes past. And we've got ourselves the OG mount. I've been playing a shit ton of hardcore, so I think it's only fitting that I got the mount of classic. You know, if you're riding around on this on classic, you're a different gravy. It's a 0.9%. And yeah, before I log out and be done with this fucking video, there's only one thing to do, isn't there, Fat Lazy Panda? And that's, of course, learn this bad boy. There it is, even got a chibi. Nice. Now let's get on it. Can even set it as a favourite. Sheesh, there he is. Look at that. Can't even get a good view. Beautiful. There we go. And that's all for today, folks. Sorry for the wait in upload. I'll be back to uploading every Friday, so make sure to subscribe to keep in tune with the Fat Lazy channel. Make sure to like, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know any challenges I could do down below. I'm keen to hear them. And the last thing to do before we end this is, of course, log off. Until next week, keep it easy.